If you want to design UI by simply typing prompts, making changes without starting over, and share editable designs with your team that they can transfer to Figma or their code base, you can do all of that in Flowstep. And today I'm going to show you exactly how it works. Whether you're a designer, a project manager, or a founder, this can save you hours of manual work each week. This is a full Flowstep tutorial, so by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to take an idea and turn it into a real, editable UI you can hand off to your team, all by just using AI. So let's get into it. Generating your first screen. The first step is to open Flowstep, where you'll see an infinite canvas to design on. The canvas gives you unlimited space, so you can keep laying your designs out side by side as your project grows. From there, you just type a prompt describing the screen you want, and Flowstep generates a fully editable UI for you on the canvas. So you could type a description of what you want, like a home screen for a mobile app, and just hit enter. Within a few seconds, you'll have a complete design with real text, icons, layers, and components that you can click into and start editing and iterating. Once your first screen is on the canvas, you'll usually want to refine it. And the easiest way to do that is by typing what you want to change into the chat at the side of the canvas. So if you want to change the colors, tweak the copy, or even translate everything to a different language, you just type that into the chat and Flowstep updates the design for you. And because every change happens directly on the existing design, you don't have to regenerate it just to make a small tweak. Now, if you'd rather edit something directly without going through the chat, you can also click into any layer and adjust it on the canvas. So you can resize, drag, recolor, or replace any element right there, just like you would in Figma. By the way, if you're not already signed up for Flowstep and you want to follow along with what I'm doing in this video, I'll leave a link to it in the top of the description where you can get started for free. Anyway, let's keep going. Adding references. Now, another way to give some direction for the look of the design is to drag a reference image onto the canvas and have Flowstep generate a design that matches that style. So if you have a screenshot of an app or website you like the look of, then you can drag the image in next to where you want the new screen. Type a prompt and Flowstep will use that reference as a visual direction for what it generates. That way, the reference image guides the visual style, and Flowstep does the work of building it out for you. You can also use one of your existing Flowstep designs as a reference for the next screen you generate. That keeps every new screen consistent with what you've already designed, so your full flow looks like it came from the same designer with the same visual language all the way through. Building multi-screen flows. Once you're happy with the first screen, you can use Flowstep to generate the rest of the flow in one prompt. So if you need a home screen, a search page, a profile, and an accounts and settings page, you just type them all into the prompt and Flowstep will generate all of them on the canvas. And all of the screens come out connected, so the navigation, branding, and overall design stay consistent across the whole flow. If you would rather build the flow one screen at a time, there's also a button that generates the next logical screen based on the one you already have. So if you've designed the home screen and you want a detail page that comes after it, you just click the Create Next Screen button and Flowstep generates the next screen based on what's already on the canvas. Once your full flow is on the canvas, you can make changes that update every screen at once. For example, if you want to switch the whole flow from light mode to dark mode, you can do that with a single click and watch every screen update. Same thing goes for changing the primary color across the entire flow, where you just type a new color in the chat and Flowstep updates every screen at the same time. Exporting to Figma and code. Once your designs are ready to hand off, the simplest way to get them out of Flowstep is to copy and paste them straight into Figma. All you do is hit copy in Flowstep and paste it into a Figma file, and your designs are fully editable Figma layers. You don't even need a plugin or an extension to do this. That means your development team or any other designers on your team can keep working in Figma like normal without needing to learn anything new. Now, if you'd rather give your developer the code for any screen, Flowstep also lets you export it. The code itself is React and Tailwind, which is what most modern apps are built with, so developers can put it straight into their code base. What you can also do is share your design without exporting anything by sending a link to your Flowstep canvas. Anyone with a link can open the canvas prompts in their browser and see your designs, even if they don't have a Flowstep account. And if you just need a flat image of any screen, like for a presentation or a doc, you can export it as PNG or JPEG in one click. So if you want to use this workflow for yourself, you can start using Flowstep for free by clicking the first link in the description below this video. It will let you generate full screens just by typing what you want, dragging in references to guide the look, and copying your designs straight into Figma or exporting them as code, just like you saw in this video today. So again, you can start using Flowstep for free by clicking the first link in the description. And if you want to learn more about the 6 AI tools that can save you literally hundreds of hours as a product designer, then be sure to check out this video next.